how's it going? I'm Chris. Whoops. My main reason for constantly skiing in the backcountry is just because it's an endless learning experience. Mother Nature itself is so humbling, and you're constantly learning about different snowpacks, different terrain, and you basically have a blank canvas to constantly test your creativity out there. And you can make a turn wherever you want, build a jump wherever you want, basically free to do anything you want, and it's just something I'm really passionate about and something I truly love to do. So anything that's challenging I really like, versus the backcountry you can take all those steps and basics that you learned skiing and just use them in any way you can imagine. You can go and jump into a tree or jump over a tree, basically anything you want to do. It's just endless out there, so it's my main reason for loving it. I think I became a backcountry free skier. It's just from my love for skiing powder and for wanting new challenges in my skiing. I grew up in Mammoth Mountain, and it has a lot of, as soon as I started skiing everything on the mountain, I wanted more and I wanted untouched powder, and as soon as I was able to access that, I kind of just fell in love and don't ever want to ski anything else besides the backcountry. When I haven't been in the mountains for a week, if it's in the winter, I start to get a little stir crazy. I definitely can only take 1 or 2 days off before I need to get back out there. Powder just means everything. Atomic and I partnered up to create the Bent Chetler just to allow powder skiing to be easier for the masses without it being the hassle that it used to be when skiing was back in the day. It just allows you to make a turn and do whatever you want and really control your skis in a much easier manner. So it makes skiing powder a whole lot of fun.
Looking at Atomic's history, where we come from, and knowing where we have to go, it was pretty clear for us that we need a very strong pro rider helping us to develop skis which are fulfilling 100% the market requests.
We implemented Pop Rocker, which allows you to ski forward just as easily as it does backwards in powder in any deep snow because you float so much. And we also left camber underfoot, which allows you to get from chairlift to chairlift if you need to ski on a groomer at any point. And basically any resort you ski on, the ski handles really well in every type of different snow conditions.
The rock and the tip and tail is very important for great floating performance. Doesn't matter if you ski normal or switch. And the traditional camber underneath the binding gives the ski the additional pop for backcountry freestyle skiing. Great stability and edge hold for traditional skiing.
From scratch, I basically drew specs of the size of ski I wanted, and then they came back at me with what actually works because I didn't know how to build a ski. So it took us a few tries, but when we finally got it, we had the right amount of rocker, the perfect flex. Everything was basically just my dream ski. And
every single detail which you can see on that ski here is hand-drawn by Benchetler himself.
I was involved from the beginning to the end of my ski. Started just drawing ideas, and we kind of decided on a shape and the way it was going to look, and then from there I went into the graphic and just basically took inspiration from anywhere I could. I used Japan as a main inspiration just because I love skiing powder there, and I've been a partner with Atomic for almost 2 years now, and I think probably my favorite part is that I can come here into Austria, Altenmark, and we can go in their backyard of the factory and test. And I love the fact that it's Austrian built and you get to work hands-on with the skis. Someone asked me why they should buy that ski. I would just tell them it's going to make their life a whole lot easier for skiing in any type of variable snow.